There's one experience that usually comes to my mind that pretty much served as like a kind of like a transition period from like the first half of my mission to the second half, because I definitely, like, the first half I didn't get it, I guess you could say. Like, I didn't really quite understanding like what's the whole purpose of this mission thing. Like, I mean, I know that we're here like preaching the gospel and everything, but it's like at the same time I wasn't super serious about it. I still kind of wanted to just do my own thing. And so there's a time when our mission president gave us a new rule. We had our planners, and I would usually write in my planner in pen. And he gave this really simple rule. It said no more writing in pen. Anytime you plan, you have to write it in pencil. And I was like, that's kind of lame. I don't have any pencils. All I have is pens, anyways. Like, I don't really want to write in pencil, because I would just. The reason was like you'd scratch. Like, if you wrote in pen and you needed to change it, you'd have to scratch it out, and then it just like looks ugly, and it's harder to follow your plans if you can't just like erase it and like switch it over. So yeah, I was like, I didn't want to keep that rule. I didn't like it. Then about close to like halfway through my mission, and he had just given this rule maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I wasn't super set on keeping it. I was interviewing 2 of the sisters in my district as a district leader, just seeing how they were doing, and eventually it started to seem like they were interviewing me because I was the one getting help. But I told them that, okay, I wouldn't want to follow this rule, because previously, like, one of the assistants had been in our district meeting, and I kind of felt bad that I was writing in my planner in pen, and I knew I was supposed to use it in pencil. The assistant didn't say anything, but I just kind of felt bad about it. And so I told them, like, yeah, I don't even have a pencil to use. And then one of the sisters was like, well, here, just use this one. So she gave me a pencil, and I was like, oh, all right, cool. And that really, like, I mean, it's so simple. It's such a small thing, I got the pencil, and I thought, I can do this, and it's not that big of a deal. I can keep the rules. I can obey my mission president. And from there, I started actually trying to honestly, like, keep the mission rules, not as a burden, not trying to find a way to get around them, but just like, this is what we've been asked to do, so like, I can do it. It's not that hard. I just make the choice to do it, And that really that helped just change my whole attitude, just getting that pencil. I still have it. I still have this mechanical pencil. I'll keep it forever. And so just from there on out, like, I started understanding, like, what's the whole purpose of this mission thing. I'm not just here to get on with, spend 2 years of my life away from home and go home and get on with life. Like, this is the time that I'm gonna really set the foundation for the rest of my life. Like, I've got to, what am I trying to say? Like, I've got to make this worth it, Like, I've only got 2 years, and that's gone like that. When you're out there, it seems like forever when you're there, but once you get home, you're like, oh, wow, that was weird. You're home already. So I wish I had learned that, like, the beginning of my mission, instead of just waiting for a whole year before I realized it's better for me to keep the rules than break them. And so just from there on out, like, I wouldn't say I was any more successful as far as like baptisms go, but I just felt a lot better, like, with what I was doing and like how I was working and doing missionary work. It felt just felt more right. It just felt better.